All right, good evening, one and all, and welcome to week 9 of the high school football season. This is the End Zone. I'm your host, Brandon Dunn. Mark Haggard will join us just a tad bit later, like he always does, with the GiveMikeATry.com game of the week. We're talking region titles tonight across the board for several area teams. None bigger than the one in Class 5A between these two stallions. Conway and Sumter both ranked in the state of South Carolina in Class 5A. Let's set the table before we take you to the highlights of this one. Last year, the Fighting Gamecocks came down to Conway for a region championship battle. That thing went 3 overtimes before Sumter came out victorious over the Tigers. This year round, it's Conway going to Sumter, looking to even the score and pick up a region championship. Now, let's head to the highlights and show you how this one played out on this Friday night. Conway would score 2 early touchdowns in the first quarter, pick it up second half, going for the field goal, but it's blocked. And all of a sudden, Tyrese Witherspoon picks up the rock, and he's rumbling the other way for the Fighting Gamecocks. He's going to take it back 81 yards for the score. They missed the extra point, and remember, that would be a big one as it's 14-13 Conway. Fourth quarter, Tigers possession. DeJuan Granger looking for the kill shot, but it's picked off again in the end zone. Melvin Lundy coming up with a huge stop. Final minute of the game, 4th and long for the Fighting Gamecocks here. Down 1, looking for the first down. They fire it up, but it's out of bounds. Conway gets the ball over on downs. Granger kneels it, and the Tigers hang on to win at least a share of the region championship as of right now, with a 14-13 victory over Sumter as the Tigers improved to 8-1. More importantly, they remain perfect in region play. They are now 4-0 as the Fighting Gamecocks fall to 3-1. Now Conway can win the outright title next week with a home game at the backyard against Carolina Forest. That will be one heck of a ball game, as it always is each year when the Panthers and Tigers collide. As for Sumter, they go on the road to take on Mr. Illing and company as they head down here to the beach to take on the Braves from Socastee. We're going to get to them in just a few minutes. But this right here, my friends, a big win for Carlton Terry and his Tigers as they secure a region championship. They also will have a first-round home playoff game when the postseason begins 2 weeks from tonight. We caught up with Coach Terry after this amazing victory over Sumter to get his thoughts on how his team played tonight and moving forward.
I feel better than I did last year. You know, triple overtime, losing triple overtime at home, and our guys fought so hard last year and came up short. So that was the motivation for this year, you know. Special teams is still haunting us, so we have to do a lot of work on special teams. It was a big win for us tonight. It's rare that you come into Sumter and leave with a win, and I was proud of the guys. It was a team win tonight. We made a lot of mistakes, but the ultimate goal is to win the game.